to get keywords, valuable keywords from your from your Google Search Console, which I will teach you how to set up later on. That is if your website is already has a proper structure previously before you started implementing this course. Now, that's the structure I taught you in the previous module. Now look at, you can see that there are some keywords that this website is ranking for. It's just a test site. It's a test site. So look at it. Then I'll export these keywords. Export. Now after that, while I'm exporting it, I will as well go to Google Keyword Planner. Any of them you select is fine. So while it's loading, so I'll go to Tools, Keyword Planner already set up there. So what I'll do, just like the way we discover keywords, I'll put in the keywords I want. Let me see iPhone charger, iPhone charger, then wireless charger, Type C charger. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Then let's get results. I can put as much as 10. Now while I'm doing this, I have to remove some keywords. There are some keywords that I don't want. If, for example, I'm not selling branded keyword, maybe I'm selling Apple keyword, Apple chargers, maybe Xiaomi. If I'm selling them, then I can leave them here. If I'm not selling them, maybe for example, I'm not selling Dell chargers, I'm not selling Beckal chargers, I'm not selling Anker chargers, Bezos. I'm not selling. So the idea here is to remove those ones that so it feels less blood. I will remove all these retailers because they're my competitors. I don't have any business with them. I will leave the ones that are important to me. And if I'm not selling accessories, I can remove them as well. Just open up here and remove the ones I'm not selling. But I'm selling them. Let's assume that I'm selling them. So I close it. And let's see. Look at the keywords I have. So I can see here. I'll select the ones just like we did previously, selecting the keywords that are necessary to us. Okay, you can see here. So here is average monthly searches, competition, top page bid, especially for Google ad experts, top page bid, high range. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick this. I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this. If I already gotten some of these keywords, but the keywords I already gotten from Uber Suggest, I won't select them here. I'll just select random. So this is just an example. So when I've gotten as much as I want, the next step is to save them. The next step is to save my keywords. Add these keywords to a plan. So I'll create a plan. So I'll go to save keywords. And these are the keywords I just saved, right? I want to export them as plan historical data. I go to CSV and boom, I've gotten it. So let us first of all, I have to unzip this in my unzip it, and I'll go to queries. I have extracted them, and I'll head on to. So let's continue. So I head on to my Google Sheets, and these are the keywords I already gotten from my Uber Suggest. So what do? I import these keywords I got now. Go to files, just like the previous one, just the same process. Previous process. I upload, I scroll down, click on this, I scroll down to queries. I open this first. So what do? I don't create new sheets. I append it to this current sheet. Let's continue. Then I import what I just imported is Google Search Console data. Google Search Console keywords. Keywords I'm already ranking for. That is if my website has already been properly structured previously. So what I do here, I go back one step further and I come here down. Then this is the data from Google Keyword Planner. Remember, append. Now I have to clean up this data. The next step is to clean up this data. It's looking messy. When you scroll down, you can see here that it's looking messy here. Looking very messy. So I have to organize this data. Now, what do I do here? I will remove white spaces. First of all, the first step. Let me remove these white spaces. I'll clean this data. So this data, what I did here was that this average monthly searches, if you look here, you can see average monthly searches. It has to align with my Yoba suggest data. On my Yoba suggest data, you can see here that here reads search volume. Has to align. Average monthly search volume are that similar. It's just the same thing with different because they are different softwares from different companies. So what I will do here, I'll move my average monthly searches to this place. Now I'll move competition as well. Now, competition index value is the same thing as competition. It's just that this one gives you the value. So I prefer to take this one. I'll take it to my keyword search difficulty. Where is my search difficulty? I have to look for it. First of all, my search difficulty is this last row. This last row. You see here, SEO difficulty. That's where I'm taking it to. Now, Control V. I've moved the data. So I'll remove this unnecessary information here. Then this has to go. Just clean up your data. That's the idea. The idea here is just to clean up the data. Remove the unnecessary parts. For my Google Search Console keywords, you can see that it's showing here clicks, impression, CTR, and position. So what I will do here is I'll copy these keywords and paste it. Let me show you how we do that. I'll copy these keywords, Control C, go to my Uber Suggest. It's just the same process. So I pasted the data, I click on enter, and that's how once I get my keywords for this particular, once I get the data for this keyword, I'll export it back to my sheet. Just the same process. So after this, what's the next step? I'm not going to use this because they're not relevant to my Emeku's charger store. So what I'm going, the next step is organizing my data and picking which keywords or which topics do I pick out first. That's the next step. Keyword clustering and keyword prioritization. Let's get into it.